This video, it's going to trigger the frauds, make angry the ones that live this lifestyle, that do this. In other words, that are guilty of what I'm about to talk about, I'm about to share. So, dear certified female personal trainers and nutritionists, and they act like doctors, you're not fooling humans like me. You're no different than the government, the system, the matrix. You sell desperate people lies. You manipulate them into giving you their money. You misguide them. You feed them death. You lack so much wisdom, and you think a piece of paper entitles you to say or to act like you know what real, true healing is, what real, true self-transformation is, just because you took a course or you bought your certification. To scam the ignorant ones, the ones that don't know nobody, into thinking and believing that you know your stuff. When in reality, and truth be told, you don't. You have no clue what real health is. Your life speaks for itself. Your lifestyle, your habits, and this includes your eating habits. The things that you listen, the way you speak, the words that you use, stealing content and paraphrasing someone else's wisdom and embodiment, and what the content that they share, that they post, it shows your lack of nature's law. You didn't transform yourself. Surgery did. That's not called hard work. You don't know the experience of true self-transformation. You don't know what that is like. You don't know what that feels like. You only know surgery. The only thing that you're focused on is your bank account, is on taking people's money for your own satisfaction and pleasures. You don't promote real healing. You don't promote real self-transformation. You don't speak real wisdom or rawness. You're not transparent. You're not even honest with your damn self. You promote and you normalize surgery. The only thing that you can talk about, the only thing that you have experienced is surgery. Your lifestyle promotes surgery and it normalizes that. Your lifestyle isn't what people need. Your lifestyle is not what people need. Human needs real guidance, real wisdom, real healing. They need understanding and freedom, not surgeries, not scam, not manipulation, not lies, not to be fed death. Humans needs a reminder. They need a little guidance to remind themselves of who they are. They need guidance back to themselves. They need to know, they need to be aware of the greatest power that they hold within themselves. So tell me, how can you help me or a lost soul when you couldn't even help yourself? You only rely on surgeries. You couldn't even rely on yourself. How can you guide others to go within when you rely on surgeons for your transformation? How can you teach me nature's law when your lifestyle goes against it? How can you build a better community when you have no clue on who you really are? You can't teach me anything you couldn't teach yourself or didn't teach yourself. The only thing you could teach me is surgery. Not to normalize my natural body. To follow the crowd. To follow society. That's the only thing you could teach me. Surgery became your number one best friend. Your easy way out. Your confidence and approval of self solely relies on surgery. So allow me to tell you, you don't know what real healing is. And a piece of paper does not qualify you, or doesn't make you qualify to what's already written and existed way before the system and its corruption and brainwash programs. You don't convince me nor humans like myself. We see right through the lies and the bullshit. You're just like the system. You're just like the government. All about power, control, and most importantly, money. Money, 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 money. Making money out of ignorant people, out of people's misery, out of people's fear, out of people's desperation. It's never about healing the community to y'all. Through my hard work, my freedom, my full embodiment and guidance, not only from Mother Gaia, but higher sources, I will continue to expose lies, the frauds, and help humanity know better, so they could have that choice and make that choice to do better with real resources, real transparency, real experiences, real wisdom. There's a special place in hell for this system, for this matrix and people like y'all, for finding pleasure in making money of people misery, of our fellow humans who are lost and are suffering and just that seek the real truth, who really needs love, needs deep healing, needs guidance back to themselves, so they could tap into their own power, so humanity could know that they hold the power within themselves to heal themselves and create paradise on earth. This world is full of lies and misconceptions. This world promotes ignorance, promoting more than the truth. This world condemns the truth so much, and this society normalizes the shit that shouldn't be normalized. This is a world full of evil forces that keeps humanity from knowing who they are. We carry the power to create, to heal, to rise, to bring forth heaven on earth. So y'all should be ashamed of yourself for promoting anything less than that, for taking advantage of people. Remember, we're all one. We all come from the same source. So when you do someone wrong, you're only playing yourself. When you lie, steal, and manipulate from others, you're only lying, stealing, and manipulating yourself. A piece of paper does not qualify you as knowing what real healing is. You promote surgery. It is all you know. You normalize that shit. Self-transformation is just that. You don't even know what self-transformation is. Self-transformation is what people such as myself put in the hard work and embodiment and sacrifice to do, to gain, to accomplish, in order to change our lifestyle, to create a transition from bad habits or bad lifestyle to a more fulfilling, sustainable lifestyle, how nature intended us to live. This is why I speak so deeply and I'm so passionate about not being quiet anymore. Because it's people like you that is the reason why people are still out here normalizing surgery, normalize not loving themselves and eating death and getting sick and promoting things that they shouldn't promote. People are running away from themselves because they're being fed a fantasy. They're being told lies. When in reality, all you need in this world, it's you. No one else in this world is responsible for your life but yourself. So stop giving your life, or stop putting your life in the hands of another human being, especially a lost human, an ignorant human, a human that doesn't really know life, nature, the body within. When you know and you embody these things, surgery is not an option. It's never an option. It's never. I don't care what anybody say. I don't care how anyone feels about after listening to this, but normalizing surgery is not the way. Surgery is not the way. Surgery doesn't equal hard work. You can't. You have got to stop getting your body done, and then all of a sudden becoming a doctor, or you all of a sudden a doctor or personal trainer, or you know your stuff. No, you don't. If you truly have confidence in yourself, if you love yourself, and you understand that you're created, you're divinely created as a masterpiece, you wouldn't put your body through torture. You would not interfere with what the source already, with how the source already created you. Because he created you the way you are for a reason. Don't interfere with that. Don't tamper with that. Don't mess with that. Because sooner or later, you will pay for that. Everything in life has consequences, whether good or bad. So learn to love yourself just the way you are. Don't wait till surgery. Because let me tell you something. All those females that are bragging now about their bodies and all that stuff, that's surgery confidence. That's not inner confidence. That's not natural confidence. That's surgery confidence. They're only in love with the outside. And their inside still look like shit. Believe in yourself as much as you believe in someone with a fake body. Trust yourself. You're not going to go wrong with trusting yourself. Baby steps. This is not an overnight thing. Remember, we have been feeding our temples with waste since childhood. So it's going to take a couple of years for you to actually bounce back and live a fulfilling, healing life. How it's meant to be in like nature's law. So be patient with yourself. My advice to you is stop listening to the outside world. And especially to those who gotten surgery. Again, I have nothing against surgery. And like I said, I'm not going to get into this because I already made a video about this, but that I dislike when people have their entire body done. They think they're superior of other people. And then you're selling people lies and you're misguiding them. You're giving out wrong advice. I was a victim to that before. That's why I said, as long as I'm breathing and as long as I keep doing the inner work, as long as I continue to heal myself first, I'm going to continue to share the truth. I'm going to continue to teach humanity that the only way out is within. It's going within yourself. You have everything in your hand that you need. And it's okay not to know. It's okay if you didn't know before. I didn't know a lot of things before. And it's okay. Be patient with yourself. It takes time. It takes time. Stay away from the lost crowd. Stay away from society. Learn to love yourself just the way the divine source created you out to be. We're all masterpieces. You have to tap into that. Stop running from yourself and face yourself.